Hello, hello, hey. Hey, this is Dicebag again, the artist, game designer, world builder, and occasional Vtuber. We are not playtesting this time. We are back to our old routine. Because I got things to draw, as always. What are we doing tonight, Dicebag? Same thing we do every Saturday night. Try to draw the world of Crytures. Yeah. So yeah, that is what's on the itinerary today. And we are doing some world building actually. We're viewing some magic in action. This is some enchanting. Just getting some stuff off my screen here. Hold on a second. I gotta take a cloth to all this. I got a bunch of gunk that's showing up. You can't see it, but I can. It's standing out against the white, and I'm like, is that something I need to erase? Oh no, it's actually on the screen, the outside of the screen, not projected.
Boy Horse says, did you know that before crowbars were invented, crows had to drink at home?
Damn. Hello, Ponyboy. Thanks for the squib, by the way. We're gonna get good use out of him here. But no, I did not know that crows needed to drink at home. I thought they drank out of the bird baths.
Ponyboy Horse says, you are welcome, LOL.
Alright, I think I'm ready. Okay, no I'm not. I'm all situated wrong. I'm gonna have to like increase the music because it's like it's not enough. Hopefully that doesn't, hopefully that's not distracting, but for me it's like really quiet because I only have like one earbud in. It bugs me having both in when I'm talking because I can't really hear myself as well. So I keep one out. Also, what's this doing here? Why is that? I don't know why Mumble is on there. And check it out, Patron did pretty well on this. Some of this, I don't know if this is quite round. Might have to make some tweaking here. We're gonna round this up a little bit. I'm thinking after I'm done with this, I might open up Blender and do some 3D modeling because I got myself a 3D printer. Well, I didn't get myself it. It was a Christmas gift. I got a 3D printer. And I'm trying to print Crytures minis. And I need to remind myself how to use Blender. So I was trying to make it global. You might have seen it on Twitter. But I pulled it open earlier today and fixed up some of the problems with it. It's still not perfect, it still needs some work. I'm kind of going little by little until I really figure out the whole 3D printing thing. And hopefully after I get some practice, I can make some more complicated things than a slime. It's been a long time since I did anything with Blender. Everything I learned from the donut tutorial is pretty much gone. I have to look it all up again.
You wouldn't download a slime.
I wouldn't download a slime. I'd make a slime myself. Other people might download a slime, though. Especially if they want miniatures for their Crytures game. Unless they just want to buy them, and that's also an option. Yeah, I'm thinking ahead. I'm always, like, not thinking about the immediate term of what Crytures is, but what Crytures could be. Some people might say that's forward thinking. I wouldn't say that, but some people might. In fact, a lot of people might. But me, I don't know. I don't know if I'd say that. Alright. I think we're ready to get some colors on this thing. That playtest yesterday actually gave me some good insights. I got some of the things started. I started working out some of the problems I was having. Like I started writing up an actual check to make for running from encounters and evading encounters. Just something I didn't have yet, which I really should have, because that's something I've been thinking about for a long time. I just never really put it into text. Or wrote it down so I could remember later. Which is a big issue with the way I do things. Everything's in scattered Google Docs that may or may not have anything to do with what I'm actually writing in them. So consolidating that stuff into a more official format is shoring up some of the issues I've been having with having them all scattered out. Okay, I'm not sure about this here. We are going to make this a little more like in perspective.
Ponyboy Horse says, Lil dude looks like he got evil intentions.
Well, he is a death creature, so, you know, that's just kind of how they look. See, he's like a spider mummy cocoon. He comes in between these two guys. See, does he look like he has evil intentions?
Ponyboy Horse says, he looks like he randomly explodes.
We don't have any randomly exploding things in Crytures at the moment. I never really understood that, especially in like a monster collecting context. Yes, let's make a creature whose main defense mechanism is blowing itself up.
Ponyboy Horse
Makes
says,
perfect sense.
I think Pikachu can learn self-destruct.
Can it? I don't recall that. I don't think I've ever seen a Pikachu self-destruct.
Ponyboy Horse says, what the hell was that Geronimo say Pikachu right?
He's saying it correctly. Pikachu. Pokemon. Charizard.
Ponyboy Horse says, Pikachu. Ponyboy Horse says, there we go, that's better.
So you just have to spell it right, Ponyboy. Whoops. Alright, time to color the Goyle. Let's get rid of that face. We don't need none of that. Face.
Ponyboy Horse says, Grok put her in a bikini.
Squishy! I see you over there. How's it going?
Ponyboy Horse says, hey look, what up Banana Man?
Yeah, Banana Man. Whoop. Alright, now I have to remember what all these lines represent in the weird places. And also which colors go where on her outfit. This is why we have a reference, which I did not open on any other thing. You know what? Here's what we do. I've been remembering I can do this. Hell yeah. Hey, Squishy, are you a Blender user? I know you do 3D shit, but wasn't sure what you use. Cause I got myself a 3D printer recently and I've been dicking around in Blender trying to remember anything. All the knowledge from doing a donut tutorial several years ago has left my brain.
Ponyboy Horse says, return to donut.
Return to donut? Might have to. Although I think I remember enough that I can do things right if I can just find where the tools actually are. That's like 90% of trying to learn some kind of creative digital tool. It's just like, okay, I know what I want to do, but I don't know where the tool is that does it. Or sometimes you just don't know that there is a tool. And you just do things the hard way. And then later on, somebody's like, why don't you do this? And I'm like, I didn't know I could do that. Whoop.
Squishy Banana Production says, howdy free.
Howdy free. Free what? Oh yeah, I got something for you, Pony Boy. I got a question. Let's see, I'll have to find it first.
Ponyboy Horse says, I like how it says banana.
What says banana? Okay, I'm drawing a blank here. Okay, never mind. I remember what it was. I was gonna draw it and see what if any of you knew what I'm thinking of.
Ponyboy Horse says, are you gonna draw the cool S?
No, I'm not gonna draw the cool S. Okay. So this guy. Hold on, I need to find the other thing. There's something I noticed. Having to do with your interest, Pony Boy.
Ponyboy Horse says, that looks familiar.
Looks familiar? Oh geez, it's huge.
Ponyboy Horse says, it's Tomo.
Yes, so the question here is, is this deliberate? You see what I'm talking about?
Ponyboy Horse says, I think you need to take your schizo meds.
Look, man, I'm just noticing things. All I know is I saw this pop up on my timeline thanks to you, and I was like, that looks like
I am
Gondola.
calling the Looney Bin hotline right now. Ponyboy Horse says, what size straitjacket do you wear?
I don't know. I think this immediate, unequivocal refutation from you is making me more suspicious. I think that's supposed to be a gondola.
Ponyboy Horse says, you are clinically insane. Ponyboy Horse says, that would never happen.
So you say, Ponyboy. I think thou doth protest too much. It really looks like a gondola right there. Right on her boob. Let's see, what color of brown do we want the spinning wheel to be? Nah, that's not very good. That's better.
Ponyboy Horse says, this is more schizo than saying aliens built the pyramids.
The more fervent your denials, the more I suspect it to be true. If I go on the Vtuber wiki, am I going to find out that you're just denying?
Ponyboy Horse says, you need assistance, we are all worried about you.
Hey man, I'm just asking questions. You're the one who's getting obsessed over it. I'm just noticing patterns and asking questions about them. You know, I legitimately do not have any idea about what I'm gonna do with the lighting on this piece. What's up with that? Did not think about this one bit. So it's probably gonna look real basic.
Ponyboy Horse says, that's a future dice bag problem.
That's true, but future dice bag is only gonna be future dice bag for like maybe 10 minutes.
Squishy Banana Productions says, pretty good. Just pulled into the garage.
Squishy, I think you might be behind on this stream.
Squishy
Common
Banana
Rumbler
Productions
problem.
says, does the talk only work for Twitch?
No, the talk doesn't only work for Twitch. You're coming through.
Ponyboy Horse says, I think Banana Nana Man is behind. Dicebag says, I think you're behind. Squishy Banana Productions says, oh, that explains it, lol.
We gotta talk to Squishy in the past with chat.
Ponyboy Horse says, Rumble is bad about stream lag.
Rumble always seems to have a problem with people coming in and immediately being behind the stream. That happens to Cohead all the time when he comes in on Rumble. We got surprisingly few gaps on here for all the corners it has. Okay, here we go. Here's the gaps. Actually, this might be easier to see stuff if I actually darken everything. Couple gaps there. And there.
Squishy Banana Productions says, looking good by the way.
Why, thank you. Oh yeah, I was asking earlier, but I guess you didn't hear it because you were behind, but are you a Blender guy? Squishy? You know what? This thumb looks too much like a finger. Let's shorten this up.
Squishy Banana Productions says, I use Sprush and Maya. I sculpted in Blender before I went to college, but it's been 15 plus years since I did serious work in Blender.
I see. Okay. I got a 3D printer for Christmas, and I've been playing around with making Crytures miniatures for it, or with it rather. So I've been dicking around in Blender trying to remember things from the donut tutorial I did like 2 or 3 years ago. And basically haven't used since.
Squishy Banana Productions says, I heard that part. I should look into a 3D printer at some point.
Pretty neat stuff. I haven't really gotten very deep into it, but I guess I don't have a whole lot to say about it. I've only printed like 5 things and they're all a creature. All the same creature, just trying to get it correct. It's not quite right yet. Like I said, I'm still trying to remember stuff. And dealing with like the actual physicality of the 3D print is a whole nother problem. Having to make it so it doesn't need too many supports and stuff that you have to like scrape off or peel off after it's printed out. Alright. Now the real question, what the hell do we do with the lighting in here? I'm kind of thinking maybe we'll have like the lighting coming this way so it's kind of strong in the back. Kind of like so. Uh-oh. I'm getting some stuttering, I better start saving. And there's some gaps I didn't notice. Alright, there we go. Might need to rethink the position of the lighting on this, because that's going to be an awful lot of stuff in shadow.
A conjurer's vow they swore to keep. The spider's brood, they weave their lies beneath the moon's accusing eye. Oh, pack of eight-legged
Maybe we'll have it less behind and more just from this direction.
them, for redemption calls their fates entwined in questing hearts. Courage they'll find. Their cloaks were threadbare, their souls were torn through failure's ash, their mission born. Spells on lips and lanterns low, they track the webs where shadows grow. Mandibles clicking, the nests they grow. A clattering choir where dread winds blow. Redeemers tread as quiet as mist through tangled woods of venomous twist. Oh, pack of eight-legged blights so grim, by staff and chant they'll silence them. For redemption
I feel like I don't have much to talk about today. Sad. All I've been seeing on Twitter is stuff about Venezuela today.
Ponyboy Horse says, why not talk about Grok making everyone wear bikinis?
I mean, what's to talk about? I muted the words at Grok because I got tired of seeing it all over my feed.
Oh, pack of eight-legged blights so grim, by staff and chant.
So yes, people using Grok to put people in bikinis, wow.
Entwined in questing hearts, courage they'll find.
Lots of us millennials who have been on the internet for a long time are being validated, though. Don't put your personal stuff publicly on the internet. Otherwise, somebody will put you in a bikini.
Through the shadows we tread with care.
Or worse.
Crytures unite, we're well aware.
Who knows what people are doing
In the heart of the mall lies
less
grim
publicly.
despair. Eldritch fear makes us all beware. Mystic runes glow in the midnight air. We chant our spells with fiery flare. Echoes of darkness all around. In the abyss, our courage is found. Light the torches, we'll find our way. No evil force will make us sway. Together we rise against the fray. In deep mouse belly, we hold our ray.
Also, I'd like to point out, Grok does have like content filters on it. But it just like drives home the point that AI has like no real concept of like what's actually appropriate.
Ponyboy Horse says. Grok put dice bag in a bikini.
Ponyboy, I already used ChatGPT to put me in a picture with Epstein. The good thing is, I'm a cartoon.
Chalice raised with sacred light, banish all beyond our sight. In unity we fight the blight, guardians of the endless night.
I was freaking raging at AI yesterday, by the way, because I was trying to get it to like make me a thumbnail. For the stream yesterday. And like it could make something nice looking, and then I like try to upload it as the thumbnail, but it's like the wrong dimensions. So like I had ChatGPT make this thing and it wouldn't fit, so then I went back to it and was like, hey, can you remake this in 16:9 dimensions? And it's like, yeah, here you go. And it gives me another one, and it's not in 16:9 dimensions. Again. And I said, hey, that's not 16:9. Can't you make it 16:9? And it's like, yes, I can do that. Here you go. And guess what? It wasn't in 16:9 dimensions again. So I took it to Grok, and I'm like, hey, Grok, can you make this 16:9? And it's like, yeah, I can do that. And then it gives me the thing. And guess what? It wasn't in 16:9 again. I'm like, Grok, can you do this or not? Can you make it this thumbnail, but 16:9? And it's like, yeah, okay, here we go. We can make it 16:9. I'll do specifically that. And it gives me two images that are completely different looking, but they are in 16:9. And I'm like, Grok, that's a completely different art style. You changed everything about the thumbnail. The only thing you got right was that it's in 16:9. And I just went back and forth pulling my hair between Grok and ChatGPT trying to get these things to take the thumbnail that looked alright and put a thumbnail in 16:9. Grok does suck ass. Grok can't do shit unless you ask for something to be realistic looking. It's got like no concept of an art style. So yeah, I ended up just editing in Photoshop by hand. Which is exactly what I was trying to not do. So thanks AI image generators, you wasted all my time. Which more often than not is how it works out when you're trying to get AI to actually make something. The more specific you want something, the less good it is. Like trying to get commissions from an artist who doesn't speak English.
Evergrade fact: Evergrade's job is to be a product tester for Soylent. He spends all day drinking the stuff professionally.
What are you slandering Evergrade for? Are you in the right chat?
Ponyboy Horse says, I am always right where I want to be.
Okay. If I open up Evergrade stream, I'm not gonna see you making the exact same joke in his chat, am I?
Ponyboy Horse says, you aren't going to open Evergrade stream, stop being crazy.
You're right, I have better things to do. But again, thou doth protest too much.
Ponyboy Horse says, you are losing your mind here tonight.
Well, if I am Ponyboy, it's probably your fault. Okay, what's this? Okay, CSP, do your autosave garbage. Hurry up. I'm glad CSP has plenty of autosave stuff, but every time it tries to save something, I'm like, oh no, it's crashing. And that makes me want to turn it off, but I've had too many close calls. I know that's a bad idea. As well as calls that were not so close. Because they just straight up screwed me over. Because there was no autosave happening. Man, this is gonna take a while to shade. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I start a stream to do something really tedious when I could be watching Vtubers while I'm doing the tedious thing? I guess that would be less useful for getting the word out about the game, though. If I never talked about it publicly or anything. I've been seeing a good number of people showing up in the Twitch chat, newbies. They don't always stick around very long or come back, but it's a noticeable uptick in traffic, and that's nice. Still waiting to meet that the whatchamacallit, that threshold.
Ponyboy Horse says, okay, wow. Ponyboy Horse says, rude.
Rude? What's rude? You don't want to share attention, Ponyboy?
Ponyboy Horse says, trying to say I don't stay here.
Boy has no reading comprehension. Shaking my head. Actually, that would be verbal comprehension. Verbal comprehension. Boy has no verbal comprehension. Shaking my head. Alright, some of these lines are showing themselves to be incorrect after I'm trying to put shadows on them. Shadows that would not make sense. What the hell is going on outside? Somebody keeps honking their horn on my street. I thought we got rid of the annoying neighbors.
Ponyboy Horse says, "It's me."
Well, hi, Ponyboy. Stop honking your horn.
Ponyboy Horse says, "I am being a nuisance IRL now too."
Well, stop it. Get some help. Next, you're gonna be swatting me. I got too close to the Tomoe gondola connection, and now you're out for blood.
Ponyboy Horse says, "Hello police department. My name is Dicebag and I have a bomb. I have a big massive bomb in my apartment and it's going to explode. Send everyone you have immediately."
Alright, Ponyboy, you've outed yourself. Now I know you don't know anything because I don't live in an apartment. I am in fact not a rentoid. You're gonna catch me owning nothing and being happy. Alright, things are coming along. Let's see. Put some more light over here. I might want to make the... I don't know, either the shadows darker or the rest of the stuff lighter. Because I'm just looking at this. And I'm like... This area over here looks pretty good. That's some nice, like, contrast there. But then when we get over here, it's kind of like, eh. It all kind of blends together. Maybe the answer is to use a lighter wood color. I think that does help. Might actually help to increase the darkness as well. Just by 5%, that'll probably work. I'm trying to be more conscious of my colors and stuff. Because I got like, I'm pretty good at like the physical arrangement of the composition. That's like the only thing I'm actually good at when it comes to art. It's like the colors and the contrast that I'm having issues with. It's kind of like the next step I need to conquer. Whoops. Let's give her a little detail on the neck. And we'll go ahead and do the second shadow layer, the deep shadows. I think everything else is pretty well done.
Trix Oddly says, hello.
Trix Oddly, hello there. How's it going? We are finishing up some stuff I started weeks ago.
You know what this lady needs? Garters on those leggings.
No! You must not have heard this, Ponyboy, but I am anti-garters. Look, the thing is, if you put garters on it, that minimizes the need for the squish.
Dice bag has no taste.
No, garters interfere with the squish. If they can't be held up just by the squish of the thighs, then they don't deserve to be there.
Ponyboy Horse says, garters create the sense of something more.
Well, whatever that is, I don't need that something more. It interferes with the thing that I want. I need these girls to have their freaking blood circulation cut off. Okay? That is the only proper thigh-high design. Excuse me. I found a bug crawling on my microphone. Thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye there for a second.
Ponyboy Horse says, I thought you spontaneously wanted to try ASMR.
No, I was not doing ASMR. That was real pleasant. Seeing something crawling like 4 inches from my face. See, Ponyboy, I told you the spiders aren't doing their job. That's why I killed them. They don't do shit. They sit in a corner, eating their curds and whey, and just hang out and be annoying.
Trix oddly says, sit in a corner and die as per usual.
Yep.
Ponyboy Horse says, Spider was just checking your mic for other bugs and you killed him.
It wasn't a spider though, it was another bug. It was one of the bugs that the spiders should have killed. But alas, they don't do that. They just sit in the corner and make webs and die. And leave a bunch of stuff that I have to clean up later.
Ponyboy Horse says, maybe you should release more spiders in your room.
Oh yeah, that's gonna fix it. Or release a bunch of spiders so they might maybe get the occasional bug that makes its way up from my basement. 90 IQ thinking there, Ponyboy. Release bug-eating bugs to eat the bugs. How about no? How about we just kill the bugs?
Through the mists, the path is set. A conjurer's oath.
You know, if it was space bugs, everybody'd be all for killing them. Or space spiders.
Ponyboy Horse says, spiders are good boys and I will not tolerate their slander.
Look, only jumping spiders are good boys. And that's purely because they look cute. I still wouldn't let one hang out in my house. Unless he was like in a jar or something.
Ponyboy Horse says, jumping spiders got pretty privileged.
They do.
Ponyboy Horse says, but other spiders are good boys.
Other spiders leave trash everywhere. Have to clean up after them all the time. I moved something in one of my rooms and look, oh, there's a spider web in the corner there. Great.
Trix oddly says. Any spider bigger than a jumping spider gets murked in this household, by my cat or by my vacuum.
Exactly. I don't have a cat though. I'm allergic to them. Which kind of sucks because I'm not a dog person. I am a cat person, but I can't really have them.
Ponyboy Horse says. The spiders will remember this.
Well, that's okay because none of them are around anymore.
Trix oddly says. Crickets are no exception either, I found out.
Crickets are the thing I usually have the most problem with, but they stay in the basement mostly. I only see those when I go down to like wash my clothes and do laundry. And we play the classic game of avoid the stomping foot. Actually, with crickets, it's more like avoid the thrown object. They're pretty good at avoiding the stomping foot, unfortunately. They're not so good at avoiding having something thrown at them.
Trix oddly says. I had a cricket on my fucking door and I'm blind without my glasses, so I am standing on the toilet in fear as the screen blib hops around and my cat's thought a toy.
Now that's the worst, is when you don't have glasses on and something pops up. You see something moving, it's like, what the hell is that? That's usually when the spiders are there. Because spiders always seem to find their way into my bathroom whenever they're around. If I find a spider, it's probably in my bathroom somewhere. Especially fun when they're right in the shower with you. And you don't notice them until you're already like naked. And then you see something move out of the corner of your eye, something black on the white
spiders
shower.
like the damp and dark cause that's where other bugs go.
I think you give spiders too much credit.
Ponyboy Horse says. You don't give them enough.
Nah. Maybe your region just has smarter spiders, Ponyboy, but mine are dumb. Dumb and useless.
Chained by stone, the tomb unfurls, whispers deep from forgotten worlds. Hands of power.
Ponyboy Horse says. Dicebag fact. Dicebag secretly sings along to songs from Lazy Town.
Lazy Town? I only know like 2 songs from Lazy Town. Actually. Should I sing number 1 on the next karaoke? That'd be a good one. Whenever that happens. I didn't do much for the holidays this time.
Ponyboy Horse says. Show us your Lazy Town knowledge.
Does Lazy Town have a pirate? Or am I thinking of something else?
Ponyboy Horse says. Yar har fiddle dee dee.
Yar har fiddly dee, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Actually, I was thinking of Captain Feathersword, but that's not Lazy Town, I don't think. That's like the Wiggles or something. There was this other kid show that, like, the creators of the Teletubby made way back. Well, after the Teletubbies. But it's called Boo-Bah. There's something for you to look up. Booba.
Ponyboy Horse says, "You want me to look up Booba? If you insist."
Yeah. Just add an H on the end of that. There you have it. Booba. How do we all feel about the neck area in terms of waifu appeal? Am I the only neck appreciator out here?
Ponyboy Horse says, "That is next level fetishism on display."
Next level? I'm surprised, like, it's not more of a thing, to be honest, given how much, like, vampire media my generation grew up on. Oh hell, I have to do all this.
Ponyboy Horse says, "Dicebag likes Twilight confirmed."
Twilight was like later. Twilight was like cashing in on the already popular vampire media buzz. Also, Twilight is from the female perspective. Doesn't really touch on the male, what would you call that? Appeal of vampires.
Ponyboy Horse says, Male Twilight is that new game Dispatch.
That does kind of seem to be the case. I have not seen anything with that game except for like what's been shown to me unwillingly. As far as I can tell, it's basically just a Telltale game.
Ponyboy Horse says, I don't know why anyone picks the blonde chick when we got spicy brown tomboy.
Well, not everybody is into that like you, Ponyboy. I know it may come as a surprise. I knew this freaking wheel was gonna be trouble when I first started drawing the thing. I may have underestimated exactly how much trouble it was going to be. And we got some over here. Hopefully all this turns out looking good. Because I'm just kind of on autopilot right now. Not really thinking too much about what I'm putting in any place.
Ponyboy Horse says, tell me a joke.
Why is 6 afraid of 7?
Ponyboy Horse says, because 67.
No. Because 7, 8, 9. Come on, Pony Boy. Where's my soundboard? I haven't brought my soundboard up. There we go. Hold on, I have to sign in. That's for you, Pony Boy. That's what your answer gets you. So have you played that dispatch game, Pony Boy? I don't know shit about it. Doesn't look that interesting to me.
Ponyboy Horse says, I have not played it. Ponyboy Horse says, I just look at art of the tomboy.
Now there's something to talk about.
Ponyboy Horse says, I've been playing Fallout a lot recently.
Fallout? You know, there's the whole discourse about, like, characters in video games and how they look and all that.
Bonaboy
And
Horse
personally,
says, Fallout New Vegas is my life.
personally, I don't think there's really been a case where I've liked a character's design and that made me buy the game. But there are people who like swear up and down that if people like a character in the game, they will get the game. And my thing is like, why would I buy a game that I'm not otherwise interested in when I can just look at fan art of the character that I like? Okay, why are these layers in the wrong place? That's basically like the whole thing with the new Pokemon games. Like they had some nice characters. However, I don't need to play the games and go through all that rigmarole. Just to see the characters. There's plenty of fan art out there. What am I doing here? I feel like I'm kind of nitpicking at this point. Like I think I've done everything that I really need to do and now I'm just looking for a reason to keep doing things. Maybe some here. A little bit on the edge here. Okay, now what's up with this? Okay, Bro does have a pupil that I probably should have drawn in the line art. Whoops. Wrong color. Probably needs to be smaller. Let's move it up so he's looking more upward at Maybell over here. Oh, we're gonna have to soften the edges on all this shit too. That's gonna take a while. Especially with the highlights that we have to put on. You know what? It's looking surprisingly good just at full opacity. Okay, maybe not so much on everything else, but maybe it'd be good to have two highlight layers, one with opacity and one with not.
Ponyboy Horse says, Dicebag, the people want to know, what is your official stance on flat chests?
Flat chests? Huh. How do we put this? Boobs are like bonus points. If you don't have them, it doesn't count against you. But you can never have enough or too much.
Ponyboy Horse says, flat chests are like the desert. Ponyboy Horse says, there is nothing there, but it is still hot. Link says, I've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
I would not say flat chests are hot specifically. Anybody could benefit from bonus points, you know. Also, did you get that from the Phase Connect chick? Cleo? She seems like the type you might watch.
Ponyboy Horse says, I have proposed marriage to Cleo twice and have been left on red.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised by that. That does kind of beg the question, how many times have you proposed to Tomoe? Or is she like an Oshi not waifu situation? Because that's how I feel about Nimi.
Ponyboy Horse says, I have not proposed to Tomo, she is too good for me.
Oh, too good for you, okay. Well, that's a little different. See, Nimi might be my Oshi, but she couldn't be a waifu because she's a vegan.
Horse says, Cleo is a hag who has hit the wall, so she doesn't have time to be picky.
Is that the appeal of hags? I've never been a hag guy. Also, I thought Cleo liked girls.
Ponyboy Horse says, there is much to the appeal of hags. Ponyboy Horse says, Cleo doesn't like anyone really.
Cleo just likes playing strategy games for 12 hours a day, huh?
Ponyboy Horse says, I told her we can play strategy games together and I can give her American citizenship.
That sounds like a pretty good trade to me. Too bad I already have American citizenship, Ponyboy.
A creature says, hello.
Hello, a creature. How's it going? We're just here working on some art for my game. Putting in the highlights.
A creature says, I'm doing good, how are you?
We're doing alright. Just plodding
A
along.
creature says, wow, amazing art.
Thank you. Oh, I forgot the darker darks over here. So this is for my monster collecting tabletop RPG called Crytures, spelled with a Y because it's a portmanteau of crystal creatures.
Ponyboy Horse says, Dicebag is part robot, so technically this is almost AI art.
Ponyboy, my intelligence is not the robot part, so it is not AI art.
A creature says, true. Ponyboy Horse says, whatever you say, Clanker.
I'll need to
Ponyboy
hear
Horse
that from a
says,
flesh bag like you.
10011111111111111111111111111111111.
Yep, don't even know. Geronimo, do you know what he said? Nope, Geronimo has no idea. He couldn't even translate it for
A
you.
creature
Ponyboy.
says, the secret language.
See, isn't that strange, Ponyboy? You accuse me of being AI, however, you are the one speaking robot. What an interesting coincidence.
Ponyboy Horse says, Dice Bag is woke. Ponyboy Horse says, he speaks non-binary. A creature says, did you draw your own PNG?
PNG, you mean my model? Yes. And rigged it, and all that stuff. Which is why it's not exactly professional
says,
quality.
yes, sorry. A creature says, I don't know the words LMAO.
That's okay. Well, Ponyboy over in chat did draw this little squib thing that's dancing around on the Tomeboys there.
Ponyboy Horse says, truly, what is the difference between a PNG and a model? Is a model nothing more than a collective of PNGs?
Well, I mean, it's a different file type. It may have been created from PNGs, but it's its own thing.
Ponyboy Horse says, you robots and your sorcery.
I know, right? There's always something else. Also, my sorcery has nothing to do with my robotness. They are distinct things.
Ponyboy Horse says, sure thing, wire back.
That's a new one. I haven't heard that one, Ponyboy. Wire back. Maybe I have heard that one. It kind of rings a bell now.
Ponyboy Horse says, you are weak to water-based attacks.
I am waterproof, actually. I'll have you know. Anyways, you all have waterproof electronics in the current era, so obviously my future tech is more advanced than that. Alright, does everything have highlights? Am I missing anything? Do you guys see anything that I haven't highlighted yet? Except for the spokes, which I'm not gonna do. That's too much effort. With not enough space to really see it. I think it might be time to start softening all the edges.
Ponyboy Horse says. Dicebag hates effort.
True? Hey, you got one, Ponyboy. Usually you're completely wrong, but...
Ponyboy Horse says. Why not put a wood grain on the wood?
Maybe I will. Depends on how it looks at the end.
Ponyboy Horse says. Otherwise it looks plastic.
Yeah, I'll probably do that, but we wanna... I'll probably save that till all this other stuff is done. I got a different technique for that. Actually, it's basically the same technique, just additive instead of subtractive. Now that I think about it. I don't feel like switching gears right now. My brain is in subtractive mode. Alright, where was I before I was interrupted myself fixing a thing that I should have done before? You know, for a bit there, I was a little tempted to just not do the whole softening of the edges. Just leave it as hard cell shading. But we're not going to be that lazy this time. It's a big piece. We got to make it look good. Or at least make it look high effort. Two slightly different things. Oh yeah, on the face.
Ponyboy Horse says. What is her name?
What's her name? Ponyboy, you're the one who came up with her name. It's Maybell.
Ponyboy Horse says. I forget the names I say. Ponyboy Horse says. I thought we were talking German names last time.
Hey, usually. Do you remember the name you came up with that time?
Ponyboy Horse says. I forget.
Of course. It was Erica. Of course, the only reason I remember that is because it's the one I used.
Ponyboy Horse says. Man, present me is very proud of past me, having completely forgotten this.
Yeah, Erica was the blonde. Remember? Remember? Tapping head.
Ponyboy Horse says. Cute.
Of course.
Ponyboy Horse says. I would give her head pats.
Cute is my specialty. Cute anime girls, cute creatures. That's basically it all. altogether. You know what I was just thinking? I turn my canvas an awful lot. I don't think that's actually something a lot of artists do. I'm always being like, let's get in at this angle, yeah. It's a little easier to get the curve correct when it's aligns with my right hand's natural range of movement. Know what I mean?
Ponyboy Horse says, turning your canvas is soy energy. Real artists just operate based on Viber and let Yakub guide their hand.
No, no. Yakub would approve of my artistic methods. And how dare you suggest otherwise? You're definitely not getting into Agartha, Ponyboy. Oh, time to save.
Ponyboy Horse says, I am going to Agartha and Tomo is my +1.
I thought she was too good for you.
Ponyboy Horse says, she is not too good for Agartha. Ponyboy Horse says, I will lead her there, then I will be good enough.
But Ponyboy, if she goes to Agartha, won't she become blonde and blue-eyed? and light-skinned, and that would ruin her dark-skinned tomboy appeal.
Ponyboy Horse says, I can fix her.
You know what, maybe we can just soften these parts up enough that we don't need to make a whole extra layer for all of these.
Sam Haynard says, hello.
Hello there, Sam Hain. How's it going? Welcome back. We're working on this little piece here. Drew this one up a few weeks ago and just got it back from my assistant for the line art.
Sam Haynard says, quite tired LOL, but all good, how are you?
We're doing alright. Just doing tedious art.
Ponyboy Horse says, I notice the lady in the photo isn't wearing a ring. Ponyboy Horse says, time to slide up in the DMS.
Oh, Ponyboy, I don't think she's online. But hey, if you made a Crytures character and played the game, then maybe something could happen.
Ponyboy Horse says, nah, I would go for the tomboy knight, you still need to color.
Oh yeah, she's
Sam
still
Haynard
in the work
says,
still.
I'm about to sleep a bit, but I wanted to hop in and say hi, have a great stream.
Well, nice to see you back. And you have a nice sleep. I'm gonna be up for several more hours, because I am a night shifter. And I don't break that habit just because it's the weekend or holidays. Gotta keep my schedule. Yep, here's some more places where I didn't soften the shadows. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. My choice to just soften the entire thing or lighten the entire thing is paying off. Alright, we're coming in on the last bit, I think. Or the softening, at least. We still got to do all kinds of highlights and stuff after this. Throw some kind of background on there. Who knows what. Actually, let's soften this just a bit. Oh yeah, the hair. Almost forgot, like 90% of the hair shading.
Ponyboy Horse says, Dicebag fact. Dicebag is a filthy milk drinking imperial simp when he plays Elder Scrolls v Skyrim.
Man, I don't even play around with the main campaign anytime I played Skyrim. I get bored with it. I just want to go do things on my own. Well, what's wrong with drinking milk? Well, you got a problem with that, pony boy. That sounds very soyish. Do you drink your soy milk instead of good old-fashioned cow milk? Or is it cockroach milk that you like? You prefer cockroach milk? Ponyboy, your macros have no power here. This ain't Evergrade's chat.
Ponyboy Horse says, give me the power, you ban you.
No. Ponyboy typing the wrong chats like...
Ponyboy Horse says, I will just go to Evergrade's chat to have you banned.
Oh no. You can't ban me over there. I'm a mod over there, remember?
Ponyboy Horse says,
Whoops.
the deed is done.
Okay. Oh no. I'm wasting away. You've defeated me, Pony Boy. Oh wait, I'm still here. Today I learned that VTube Studio can run while minimized and it won't change
Ponyboy
anything.
Horse says, next time I may not be so merciful.
Well, maybe I'll just take the squib off of my model if you're gonna be like that. We're gonna feed him to the disciple. Yeah, how do you like that?
Ponyboy Horse says, now you are double banned.
Oh no. Here, you know what? Let's put him on top of Geronimo. Oh wait, he still moves with me. There we go. Now he is unpinned from my model. Let's see. I'm thinking I do need to like soften the hair stuff. And then we'll come back and put like stronger highlights on top of it. We will make another layer, actually.
Ponyboy Horse says, Everraid incoming.
Everraid.
Evergrade Artistry says, has rated this stream.
There's the Rumble raid. Hello, Rumblers. Are you doing well? And there's the Twitchers. Hello, Twitchers.
Ponyboy Horse says, Evergrade fact, Evergrade just broke the record for the most Soylent bottles drank in one stream.
Dang. I didn't know you like soy so much, Evergrade. He's probably not here yet. That's the whole problem with raids. People start talking to you when you haven't fully ended your stream yet and you're not over there. Now's a good time to add the wood grain and stuff.
Evergrader says, I do not like soy. Has TBE been making up things again?
I don't know, has he been making up things? He assures me that you love soy. He also used milk drinker as a derogatory thing, so I don't know about him. I think he might drink cockroach milk or something like that.
Saki Jockey says, wait, free will. Evergrader says, he also says he's not gay, and we know how truthful that statement is. Ponyboy Horse says, I drink skim milk.
Hello there, Saki Jockey. How's it going? I'm guessing you came from the
Ponyboy Horse
Evergrade.
Says, I am the least gay man alive. Saki Jockey says, it's going fantastic yourself.
We're just doing some
Saki
tedious
Jockey
art,
says,
and I guess that's going well.
Haven't seen art this magnificent since the Mona Lisa. Evergrader says, TVE probably drinks
okay, now I know
milk with
you're
his
just
bug
buttering
bars.
me up. To be fair though, I guess the Mona Lisa isn't really that impressive. TBE probably drinks almond milk with his bug bars. Yeah, probably. I was thinking it was probably some kind of soy-based milk or something.
Saki Jockey says, you looking like a nice biscuit then LOL.
A nice biscuit?
Evergrader says, if the Mona Lisa's so great, why isn't there a Mona Lisa too? Ponyboy Horse
These are the
says,
questions we need to be asking.
Evergrade fact, Evergrade drinks pink soy iced coffee from Starbucks every morning, which costs him $15.
Evergrade, do you have a response to these accusations? That sounds very communist, and you know how I feel about communists over here.
Ponyboy Horse says, you are the communist.
Wow, Ponyboy, I was talking about Evergrade, but you're over here being awfully defensive. This seems to be a pattern with you, Ponyboy. Getting real defensive anytime somebody sniffs something out that you don't like them talking about.
Evergrader says, Ponyboy fact, Ponyboy spent $50 on his subscription to Soylent Chuggers monthly, and uses all of the soy-based coupons in it. Ponyboy Horse says,
okay,
you are going crazy again.
Evergrade. We need a second opinion. I think Ponyboy is gaslighting me on this, okay?
Evergrader
I think
says,
he's using abuser tactics.
Also, TBE lies as
So
easily
look
as
at
he
this.
simps for tomboys. Ponyboy
Look
Horse
at this.
says,
I saw this art of
Evergreen
Tomoe that
fact.
Ponyboy was
Evergreen
commenting
is
on
bad.
Twitter, and something stood out to me. Is there a connection here? Are you seeing the connection, Evergrade? Because Ponyboy thinks I'm insane. Ponyboy comes over here being like, "No, you're crazy. You're seeing things, man. You're schizo."
Ponyboy Horse says, Dice Bag is going mental. Ponyboy Horse says, it's time to take your pills, Dice Bag.
I took my pills. Thank you
Evergrader
very
says,
much.
I see the same image twice.
See? Identical. Ponyboy debunked.
Ponyboy Horse says, Evergrade is wrong and banned.
Whoops, that's not right. Not the part about Ponyboy being wrong, but the thing I was doing with my stylus.
Evergrader says, TBE fact, TBE has a special white jacket with extra straps, to keep him safe and warm at night in his padded rubber room.
Through woods of shadow, damp and deep, a conjurer's vow they swore to keep. The spider's brood, they weave their lies beneath the moon's accusing eye. Oh, pack of eight.
Ponyboy, do you have a funny fish companion in your
Ponyboy
padded
Horse
room?
says, Evergrade fact, Evergrade is a liar and super misbehaved and super banned.
Fates entwined in questing hearts, courage they'll find. Their cloaks were threadbare, their souls were torn through failure's ash, their mission born. Spells on lips and lanterns low.
This wood grain deal might not be worth the effort, but we're like halfway through it, so I guess we're just going with it.
The nests they grow, a clattering choir where dread winds blow. Redeemers tread as quiet as mist through tangled woods of venomous twist. Oh, pack of eight-legged blights so grim, by staff and chant they'll silence them, for redemption calls their fates entwined in questing.
Ponyboy Horse says, wood grain is for 70-year-old boomers who are retired and need a hobby.
Each strike of fire, each rune,
Or, you know, any kind of rustic setting. Besides, you're the one who suggested the wood grain, Ponyboy. Have we forgotten? Just like you've forgotten about Maybelle and Erica.
Evergrader says, most people won't notice it specifically, but it'll enhance the overall picture. Also, if TBE hates it, it's worth doing.
That's probably
Ponyboy
true.
Horse says, wood grain adds to the image.
oh, pack of eight.
Ponyboy Horse says, Evergrade is banned.
And chant they'll silence them, for redemption calls their fates entwined in questing hearts. Courage they'll find.
Ugh. Alright. We're in too deep now.
Evergrader says, there are many cases where I come back to pieces and appreciate little details I never noticed. Not a lot of people will catch the minutiae, but a few will, and most will enjoy the overall picture.
Yeah, some things you just don't notice until it's gone. Like we could zoom out here and let's see. There's a clear difference, even if it's just a texture.
Evergrader says, then and now with layers is very satisfying after the work is done.
Silent whispers from the ancient past, haunted souls in the shadows cast. We hold fast to magic unsurpassed, or sorcery summoned ever fast. Eerie winds howl like banshees cry, spirits linger and the demons fly. Arcane power in our veins so high, through the dark.
Maybe we'll do a before and after.
Chalice raised with sacred light, banish all beyond our sight. In unity
Once I get all these things in here.
guardians of the endless night.
I might drop the opacity even more so it's more subtle. Kind of like so. Also, this is supposed to be her working magic. So we're gonna have to add some glowy effects and stuff like that. That means we're gonna be here for probably another hour or so. Yay! We gotta do all the eye details.
Ponyboy Horse says, another hour? I got like 5 minutes.
Well, I guess you're not gonna see the finished piece yet, Pony Boy. Because we don't even have a background. You'll have to catch it on Twitter.
Ponyboy Horse says, send it to my dreams telepathically so that I may ponder it from the astral realm.
Alright. What's your astral coordinates? You do know your astral coordinates, right? Somebody who's going to Agartha surely would know their astral coordinates.
Ponyboy Horse says, I am in the Zeta Quadrant of the Andromeda system.
How do you survive there? There's no phlebotinum over there. I think you're lying to me, Pony Boy. I don't think you're there at all. Trying to get me to go to an inhospitable place of the astral realm.
guides me and I follow.
Yakub, huh?
Evergreater says, TVE just lives under a poorly maintained bridge, to match his quality of trolling.
You know what, Pony Boy? I'll send a Disciple over there and see what happens. If I lose my Disciple, you're gonna be in big trouble.
Ponyboy Horse says, Evergrade is extremely bad.
If I find out you're pulling my leg, Pony Boy, we're gonna get the Tome Boys after you.
Evergrader says, TVE's angry that I bridge doxed him.
Bridge doxed?
Ponyboy Horse says, I prefer tomboys.
Well, now we know why Pony Boy doesn't think he's good enough for Tomoe. He lives under a freaking bridge.
Ponyboy Horse says, I do not live under a bridge, I like at the gates of Agartha.
Okay, if you say so.
Evergrader says. TBE confirmed a bridge hater, yet is forced to live under a bridge. Truly the most tragic character of our lifetime.
True, true. What a tragedy, Ponyboy. They should write a book about you. Write a play. The Tragedy of Ponyboy. Alright, boys, we gotta work some magic here. Like actual magic. In the piece. Actually, before that, I'm going to put some color on the line right here.
Evergrade claims to be an artist, but actually does art.
Well, gee, Ponyboy, what's that say about me?
Evergrader says. You can't prove that.
You call that art?
Ponyboy Horse says. You saw the train headed towards Evergrade and decided to leap onto the tracks too. Evergrader says. Dicebag's just on his training arc.
Right, right. What am I training for? Am I training to become a real artist and not do art?
Evergrader says. Training to cast high-level spells such as manual breathing of non-magic missile.
Yeah, it's true. I haven't quite mastered that. It's a good thing my cybernetic subsystems handle my breathing for me. How's this looking, boys? Is the point getting across? The little energy threads and stuff like that. You know what, we could stand to have like a little more kinda twirling around.
Evergrader says. Maybe try having a bit more emanating from her hands, as a suggestion. Ponyboy Horse says. This is Ponyboy's moment to say adios muchachos, keep it real esses buenas noches comprend.
Oh no, he's been compromised, speaking Spanish. We'll see you around, Ponyboy.
Evergrader
Thanks for hanging
says,
out.
I like the energy twirling around. Makes it feel more wild. Evergrader says. By TBE enjoy being deported. Ponyboy Horse says. If I was a Spanish speaker I would be gravely offended by Geronimo.
Well, feliz deportad, Ponyboy. Alright. Now we gotta make it glow. And probably should save at this
Evergrader
point.
says. I'm going to head off myself, dice. Have a great evening.
Alright, Evergrade. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for hanging out.
Evergrader says. Thanks for having me, good night.
Good night. Alright. How's this looking? Pretty good. Basically, the whole secret to making things glow is to use a very saturated color and then put like basically pure white in the middle. Some of the areas might be a little too thin, but we can just double up on the layer and that'll brighten it up a little more. This is coming along fairly quickly, actually. A lot of the time I try to like cheat my way through this kind of thing, but we're doing it the hard way this time and it is actually paying off. I should probably do that more often. Alright. Let's see. Let's try a blend mode on this. Like a glow. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now we gotta actually paint in the, what do you call that? Wait, where's the line art at? That's the face. Okay, let's put all this facial stuff in its own folder, so I don't mix it up. Then we'll add another. Another layer over the lines, and we'll just put in the highlights from the glow. Actually, it might be better to... Okay, you know what? Let's try something a little different. We're going to put all this stuff in a folder, and then we're going to clip that to it. Okay, that's better. And then we're gonna get some glow down here too. Honestly, this isn't standing out as much as I would like it to. Maybe we should increase the darkness of the shadows a bit. Alright. Really need to get more going on with the figure here.
The path is set, a conjurer's oath, no chance to regret. Vivid veil where the shadows gleam, under the rule of a
I might have to increase the, make it lighter is what I'm saying.
gaze I feel, a throne of leaves, a realm unreal, bound by thorns,
Make it wider. But we'll do that once I have everything kind of laid out.
green flames burn, your magic burns. Branches twitch with whispered dread, echoes of the living, the long since dead. Arcane runes in trails unfold, veins of emerald, secrets untold. Oath of the conjurer, forged in fire, through the glades where mortals tire. Dare I brave the verdant king's might, a lord of wonders, veiled in night. Verdant king, your gaze I fear, yet I march, I draw near an empire lush, roots so deep, an ageless bond the world shall keep.
Alright. I think maybe the whole problem with the contrast is just that the background isn't dark enough. That does seem to help. Nonetheless, let's see. Let's do some tonal correction here and make the highlights a little brighter. Whoops. You know what? We could probably stand to put some of these on Mumble over here too. Oh, what? We can put some over here too, since that would be getting some light from the glow. In fact, let's just put like some highlights within the shadows there. Also, I'm thinking that this outline color is a little too prominent. Let's go over this. Something a little more subtle.
Unconvincing deduction. Ike 1 says.
Holy
Best
hell!
viewer is streambo.com. Remove the space.
Best
X6
viewers?
LZ8Z.
After everybody already left, best viewers. Who would have guessed? Get out of here, best viewers. Alright. Now let's see, I think this could actually be further up here and it would look correct. Actually, I'm kind of thinking all the colors should probably be more purplish. Well, all the shadows, rather. Let's take a purple on this and see what it looks like.
Are claimed the work of man, their pride, their bane,
I don't know about that.
crafting gods,
Well,
skill and pain. Machines awaken, their hearts beat black. From dust they rise, they must attack.
let's try blue. Whoa. That's definitely darker. More contrast. Can we maybe just seriously up the contrast and that'll help it out? I feel like red is just the wrong color to use on this thing. Maybe we use a more purplish purple. Ooh, that might be it. I think we might have a winner. One thing though, I don't really like doing it that way. Let's try just going over it kind of screws up the softening on the edges. So I'm gonna try and tonal correct this. -30. That looks about right. And we'll do it on the dark ones. That seems pretty good. Let's give it a bit of shadows over here. I feel like we really just need like a glow around those energy threads. So let's try let's use a glow layer here. Maybe we don't need to follow the thread specifically. Alright, maybe we should do this subtractively here. Ooh, this is a predicament. Always kind of weird trying to figure out exactly how these things should go. I feel like that should be the stuff in the hair. I'm not feeling it. Not there, at least. We could put it on like the this layer here. Then maybe old boy here could use a little glow. Maybe a good old, like, gentle glow around here could add something to it. Also, I need to come up with something for the background. In the other one with the forging, I had all kinds of shadows depicting the things that he was weaving into the materials. So let's take a look at some of the stuff we could do with hers. Let's see. Let's pick the arming doublet and see what kind of properties we can put on here. Let's see. Specifically, we want death ones. Or aberrant. Could be aberrant. Let's see. Deflecting, disorienting. Nah, it's not a death one. Fearsome? You know what, just putting like a skull in the background would probably be kind of a interesting contrast. What if... Okay, fortified is another one. What if we put like freaking a silhouette of like Castle Grayskull in there? That might be interesting. Castle Grayskull. Let's see. Alright, we'll go in here in the dark parts, and we'll get it a little bit darker. We'll just start blocking in a big old fortress. Actually, we should probably have this part be the middle so you can actually see the skull design. Let's see. Nope. Drew some I didn't mean to. Let's make this pretty drastic. Maybe we'll just not make it full-blown Castle Grayskull. I don't think that's gonna show very well. We'll just make like a skull-looking base on it. Maybe we can do like a fortification over on this side. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know if that's actually gonna work out. We actually need to have like the light showing through over here, which we can probably just kind of double down on a little bit. Actually, we could probably put this on a layer above all that. In fact, let's put both of these layers above all that, and we'll make it a glow layer of some kind. Actually, I don't like that one. Let's just take this, and we'll take the pin pressure off here, and we'll kind of put some light rays through there. Let's also put this dark area above the others. Probably don't want to use a multiply. We just want to make something so it kind of blends this area in with the background a little bit. Kind of liking how this is turning out. Got some serious contrast here. Let's go ahead and put a gradient map on this and see what we can do with it. New correction layer, let's see, gradient map. And we'll see if we can find a good blend mode for that. Ooh. You know what though? He should have a glow on his eye. That's something I totally forgot to put on there. And then, let's see. Let's try that. Okay, one little detail I want to add in, and I think we'll be good. We'll see. We're going to add a little highlight to her eye. Eyes. Maybe we should add some blush too. I think that's pretty good. I think we might be done with it. Hell yeah. After almost 4 hours of coloring this shit, good thing I have an assistant to do my line art. Otherwise it would have taken even longer. So yeah, well, I don't think we still have many people in chat there. So we're probably going to skip on doing any raids here. But yeah, for those still hanging around, like there's a couple. Yeah. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you like the art. We'll come back next week. Let me get my outro music on here. We'll be back next week doing more art probably. I don't know, we might get the playtest campaign started back up at some point. Who knows? It's a new year. We'll see how the other guys are feeling. Well, yeah. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!